Okay, welcome back. We have drawn a buffalo. Thinking about Native American Heritage Month and looking at our artist, Star Hardridge, who inspired us to create this kind of more abstract, dreamlike composition. So I'm going to go ahead and I actually need to sharpen my pencils. Take a quick break with that. But remember that we are using complementary colors. So you chose orange and blue, or green and red, or yellow and purple. And you're going to try to stick to that one color combination that you chose. So I chose orange and blue, and I'm going to try to stick to that color combination. I'm also using a piece of fabric underneath to kind of get an interesting fabric texture. That is optional, it's up to you. So next I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the complementary colors to make different parts of this pop out. I'm first going to start by taking the piece of fabric out from underneath and doing some lines that are going to be a little darker without the texture. So you can have things that are darker and less textural, areas that are lighter and more textural. And I like to think of it as putting colors next to each other that either will stand out or might blend in a little bit. So my original plan actually was to make the buffalo and the clouds blue and then everything else orange. I might do that with one of my other complements. But as you see, I'm kind of thinking and experimenting with blending colors together, doing different combinations of colors in different areas. So in a minute, I'll have my final composition of my complementary blue and orange. And then next I'm going to show you how I do it in Sketchpad. So in Sketchpad, I would go from the line drawing. I would open it by importing it. So I'd have to have it saved on my device. And then I'm going to go ahead and crop it down, but then you don't have to do this part. I'm just going to do this to make the view a little easier. So that's my cropping tool. All right, and so I'm going to use the paint bucket feature, and I'm going to do a red and green color combination. These are the fills. I'm going to make sure it says pixel fill at the top. You can play around with your linear fills or just solid colors. So the first one, I'm going to do a linear fill, which can be kind of cool if you want to do a fading of one color to the other. So I'm going to do like a green kind of fade. If for some reason your picture doesn't have enough contrast to it and it won't let you fill in kind of neatly, there's that slider that says tolerance under those three kind of colorful circles. If you slide that up, what that means is that you're asking the paint bucket to fill in more of the area, even if the white is a little bit different inside. So if it's kind of pixely and won't let you fill in entire what you think is a white area, slide the tolerance up a little bit and it should help. So you're going to see me in the next few minutes just kind of go through different colors, different kinds of greens. The great part about this is that you can click on the color and then kind of slide around the color box to find different variations of greens and reds. So as I click there, you can see at the bottom, I can select different colors that I've already used. I can also create new colors by trying to find them on that color kind of diagram right there. So I'm doing greens, but I'm doing greens that are also kind of green bluish. I'll also do reds that are a little more purplish or a little more orangish. A tint of red is pink, so if you want to use pinks, this is a good color combination to use. As well, if colors aren't quite switching for you when you're selecting them, I like to click outside into the gray area as an automatic kind of reset for what's selected before I choose my next color. And for this one, I'm going to do my buffalo and my clouds, the green, and then my sky and my ground are going to be different kinds of reds or things that are related to red. And one thing I forgot to do in my screen share is that make sure that you push export, which is saving your artwork. So that way you have a copy of it. You can also do a screen grab or a screenshot of it, so that way you have a copy of your artwork. And there you have it, our buffalo inspired by Star Harridge, taking our complementary colors to make contrast and having us reflect on the importance of the buffalo as we learn and celebrate more about Native American culture.